morning, students. I am Dr. A. Josephine Stella, Assistant Professor of Commerce from SFR College. Today we are going to learn about the topic Steps in Decision Making Process in Principles of Management. Before that, to see the learning objectives of Steps in Decision Making Process, first one is to understand the concept of management decision making, to learn about the systematic decision process for effective problem solving and resource management. Introduction. What is management decision making? Decision making in management, it refers to the process by which managers analyze issues, evaluate alternatives, and choose the most appropriate course of action to achieve organizational objectives. It is the cornerstone of effective leadership as managerial decisions shape the direction, performance, and sustainability of an organization. Management decision making ensures resource optimization, risk mitigation, and alignment with strategic goals. Decision making. Decision making is the process of selecting the best course of action from a set of alternative options to achieve a desired goal or objective. It involves four interrelated phases. Number one, explorative, which means searching for potential alternatives. Number two, speculative, that is identifying the factors that influence the decision problem. Number three, evaluative, that is analyzing and comparing the alternative course of action. Then last one is selective, which means making the final choice of the best course of action. The ultimate aim of decision making is to find the option that is believed to fulfill the objective of the decision problem most satisfactorily compared to other alternatives. 7 most essential steps involved in decision making processes like define the problem, analyzing the problem, developing alternative solutions, selecting the best type of alternative, implementation of the decision, follow-up, monitoring and feedback. Decision making is concerned with the selection of one alternative course of action from 2 or more alternative courses of action. Steps involved in decision making process. The first step is define the problem. The first and foremost step in the decision making process are to define the real problem. A problem can be explained as a question for appropriate solution. The manager should consider critical or strategic factors in defining the problem. These factors are, in fact, obstacles in the way of finding proper solution. These are also known as limiting factors. Number 2, analyzing the problem. After defining the problem, the next important step is a systematic analysis of the available data. Sound decisions are based on proper collection, classification, and analysis of facts and figures. There are 3 principles relating to the classification and classification as explained below. The futurity of the decision. This means to what length of time the decision will be applicable to a course of action. Second principle is the impact of decision on other functions and other areas of the business. The last principle is the qualitative considerations which come into the picture. Then third step is developing alternative solutions. After defining and analyzing the problem, the next step is to develop alternative solutions. The main aim of developing alternative solution is to have the best possible decision out of the available alternative courses of action. In developing alternative solutions, the manager comes across creative or original solutions to the problems. In modern times, the techniques of operations, research, and computer applications are immensely helpful in the development of alternative courses of action. Then the fourth step is selecting the best type of alternative. After developing various alternatives, the manager has to select the best alternative. It is not an easy task. The following are the four important points to be kept in mind while selecting the best from various alternatives. Number one, risk element involved in each course of action against the expected gain. Number two, economy of effort involved in each alternative, that is securing desired result with the least efforts. Number three, proper timing of the decision and action. Number four, final selection of decision is also affected by the limited resources available at our disposal. Human resources are always limited. We must have the right type of people to carry out our decisions. Their calibre, understanding, intelligence, and skill will finally determine what they can and what they cannot do. The next step involved in decision making process is implementation of the decision. Under this step, a manager has to put the selected decision into an action. For proper and effective execution of the decision, three things are very important. Number one, proper and effective communication of decisions to the subordinates. Decisions should be communicated in a clear, concise, and understandable manner. Number two, acceptance of decision by the subordinate is very important. Group participation and involvement of the employees will facilitate the smooth execution of decisions. Correct timing in the execution of decision minimizes the resistance to change. Almost every decision introduces a change and people are hesitant to accept a change. Implementation of the decision at the proper time plays an important role in the execution of the decision. The next step is follow-up. A follow-up system ensures the achievement of the objectives. It is exercised through control. Simply stated, it is concerned with the process of checking the proper implementation of decision. Follow-up is indispensable so as to modify and improve upon the decisions at the earliest opportunity. Then the last step in decision making process is monitoring and feedback. Feedback provides the means of determining the effectiveness of the implemented decision. If possible, a mechanism should be built which would give periodic report on the success of the implementation. In addition, the mechanism should also serve as an instrument of preventive maintenance so that the problems can be prevented before they occur. Conclusion. The conclusion of the management decision-making process involves implementing the chosen solution, monitoring its results, and providing feedback to refine future choices, recognizing it as a continuous cycle rather than a final endpoint, ensuring goals are met and learning from successes and failures to improve organizational effectiveness. Thank you.